Our lesson today is on opposites and absolute value. Our goal is to identify and order the opposite and absolute value of any integer. As we go through this lesson today, please pause and rewind the video as needed. I will try to prompt you at good times when you should pause. We have our vocabulary. Start with integers. These are whole numbers and their opposites. So no decimals, no fractions, but they include negatives. Negative integers. These are integers that are less than 0. They lie to the left of 0 on a number line. Think left of 0, less than 0, left, less. Think of the L's. Positives are greater than 0. They lie to the right. The absolute value of a number. This is the distance a number is from 0 on a number line. The absolute value symbol is 2 vertical bars. When a number appears inside those bars, you're being asked to find the absolute value of that number. For example, this reads as the absolute value of 5, which means how far is 5 from 0, which I hope we all know is 5. 5 is 5 away from 0. So, identify these absolute values. How far is negative 10 away from 0? Well, it's 10 places away. 27 is 27 spots away from 0. And negative 259 is 259 places away from 0. And we should notice something common about these absolute values. They are all positive. So absolute values, if you're asked for to find one, they're always positive. The opposite of a number. These are two numbers that have the same absolute value but different signs. So 5 and negative 5, or 100 and negative 100. These sets each have two numbers that are equally away from 0 with different signs. If you're asked to find the opposite of a negative number, it may be written like this. So the double negative sign doesn't confuse you. The parentheses up here. X represents any number. So we're going to simplify these expressions. We have negative 12. This reads as the opposite of negative 12, which I hope we all know is 12. This reads as the absolute value of negative 12. So how far is negative 12 from 0? That's 12 away. Okay, now for this one. We're going to work this one inside out. So this says the absolute value of negative 12, which we know is 12. So this just becomes this. We haven't touched either of these parts of the expression. We've just changed the absolute value of negative 12 into positive 12. So now we have the opposite of negative 12, which is just 12. When you see multiple signs, multiple terms, just work inside out. This concludes today's lesson on opposites and absolute values. If you have any questions, make sure to ask your teacher the next day in class.